Caves have been a source of fascination for people all over the world ever since the beginning of time. Caves have been used for a variety of purposes, including as a location for religious rites, as the dwelling place of legendary creatures, as a place to spend the weekend exploring, or just as a nice place to live. Cave homes, on account of their permanent nature, are not only wonderfully cool, but they also happen to be amazing repositories of historical and cultural treasures from a wide variety of various civilizations. Over 800,000 tourists from the Minu community have provided us with their experiences and recommendations, and as a result, we have discovered some of the most unique and magnificent cave systems in the world. Here are 12 incredible cave towns that are still open to visitors today. These cave towns range from arid settlements that date back to 300 BC to bustling subterranean suburbs in modern-day Europe. Number 12. Waitomo Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. It is well known the Waitomo glowworm caves in New Zealand are home to a variety of glowworm species that are not seen anywhere else. These caves provide the greatest and brightest public viewing experience of these critters. In addition to giving visitors memorable blackwater rafting experiences, tours place an emphasis on maintaining a sustainable environment and educating them about the need of conservation. Cave hiking is another option for tourists to consider. Before venturing out into the caves, it is recommended to pay a visit to the Waitomo Caves Discovery Center, which offers excursions that are appropriate for people of all ages and various levels of physical ability. Number 11. Mendenhall Ice Caves, USA. In the vicinity of Juneau, Alaska, you will find the Mendenhall Ice Caves. These caves thread their way through the Mendenhall Glacier, and when lighted by sunlight, they exhibit breathtaking tones of blue and white together. Guests frequently use words like ethereal and awe-inspiring to describe them because of the ever-changing splendor of the landscape. Through guided excursions, tourists are able to explore not only the ice caves but also the scenery that surrounds them in Alaska, which results in an experience that is both one of a kind and unforgettable. Number 10. Fingal's Cave, Scotland. The naturally formed hexagonal basalt columns that may be found in Fingal's Cave, which is located on the Isle of Staffa, have been the source of inspiration for a variety of creative endeavors, including music, myths, and fantasy landscapes. Visitors have the opportunity to participate in guided excursions by hiking within the cave and exploring the area around it. Fingal's Cave, which is internationally renowned for its exceptional natural acoustics, provides music lovers with an experience that they will never forget. Number 9. Gorim, Turkey. In the surreal region of Cappadocia, the hamlet of Gorim is possibly the most famous and well-recognized cave village in the world. It is also a popular starting place for exploring the Gorim Natural Park, which is located nearby and features carved basilicas and frescoes from the Byzantine era. One traveler described the experience of touring the alleys of this small village at sundown as the setting for any of your childhood fairy tales. However, the main thrill here is simply walking about discovering the alleyways of this village. Number 8. Petra, Jordan. The enigmatic city of Petra is a marvel of ancient architecture that has been carved into the rose-colored rocks at the base of the Jebel al-Madba mountain in Jordan. Petra, which was founded by the Nabatean civilization as early as 312 BC and later absorbed into the Roman Empire, is currently the most popular tourist site in the country. The treasury structure, which is characterized by its majestic columns, has served as the backdrop for a number of Hollywood films. However, Petra is not only a breathtaking sight, but it is also the reward at the conclusion of an equally spectacular adventure. This journey is one that many tourists take on horseback through the crevices of the basin, which are similar to a maze. Number 7. Sentinel de las Bodegas, Spain. Sentinel de las Bodegas is a little and curious settlement that is situated beneath the overhang of a gigantic bluff. It is located close to the breathtaking cliff-top town of Ronda, which is located in Andalusia and is worth a journey on its own. Sentinel de las Bodegas is also included on the well-known White Towns Route in Andalusia, which is a path that traverses the enchanting whitewashed towns that are scattered throughout the hills between Cadiz and Malaga. Number 6. Myra, Turkey. Located on Turkey's Mediterranean coast, the ancient Lycian town of Myra is one of the many historical treasures that may be discovered there. Despite the fact that the old city also features a Roman amphitheater that is perfect for a postcard and the tomb of St. Nicholas, who is famous for becoming Santa Claus, and the necropolis is the most breathtaking sight in the region. It is a collection of intricate tombs that have been carved into various cliffs that overlook both the ocean and a river. The true value is found within, where the chambers are embellished with reliefs and funerary images. The outside may be jaw-dropping, but the real treasure is found inside. Number 5. Vardzia, Georgia. The underground hamlet of Vardzia, located in the country of Georgia, is without a doubt the least well-known and most enigmatic of all the cave villages on our list. In spite of the fact that it may be lacking in international prominence, it surely makes up for it in terms of sheer magnificence. The majority of this monastery complex was constructed in the 12th century, and it features an astounding 6,000 chambers. It was intended to accommodate as many as 40,000 people, which is an astounding accomplishment even by today's specifications. Although there is still a tiny community of monks living in Vardzia, the remainder of the complex has been converted into a museum. Experienced travelers believe that staying in one of the peaceful campgrounds in the vicinity is the best option, as well as the most cost-effective, given the location's remoteness. Number 4. Bandiagara Cliffs, Mali. One may say that the Bandiagara Escarpment is Africa's equivalent of the Manitou and Mesa Verde cliff dwellings that are found in the southwestern region of the United States. This cliff village, which was constructed by the early Telan people of West Africa and is located at the base of the cliffs of Bandiagara, which are over 1,500 feet high, has managed to remain off the radar of the tourism industry until very recently. However, it is gaining popularity as a result of the construction of a new highway and various international grants for infrastructure and preservation. Are you considering packing for a trip? Hiring a local guide to visit the local Dogon towns and their wacky architecture is the ideal option. Additionally, it is recommended that you trek to the top of the cliffs for a duration of 1.5 hours in order to take in the spectacular views of the valley level. Number 3. Guadix, Spain. In spite of the fact that the majority of cave residences in Europe have been converted into museums, one of the rare sites that is still inhabited is located in the Barrio Santiago area of Guadix, which is located in southern Spain. This site is associated with the Matera cave in Italy. When tourists come to this peculiar region, they will be shocked to see stark chimneys that have been whitewashed and protrude out of the otherwise unmarked ground. These chimneys are the primary indication that there are over 2,000 cave dwellings operating in the region. Many tourists choose to utilize Guadix as a pleasant starting place from which to explore the region surrounding Granada and the Costa Tropical. This is despite the fact that Guadix is home to a beautiful cathedral and, of course, the Barrio Santiago. Number 2. Lalibela, Ethiopia. In a strict sense, the Ethiopian holy city of Lalibela is not a cave town. However, it does have an incredible series of buildings and churches that have been carved down into the living rock beneath the city. The most well-known of these is the 12th Beit Georgis, which is frequently referred to as the 8th wonder of the world or the Petra of Africa. The ancient labyrinth of tunnels and grottos that were inhabited by Orthodox monks is an experience that is universally described as magical. After visiting the 11 spectacular Bedrock churches, visitors get the opportunity to explore this labyrinth. Number 1. Wahizar, Turkey. The village of Uçhisar, which is located in Cappadocia, is well known for its Kalesi, also known as the Castle, which is a gigantic rock that protrudes out of the top of the village and is filled with a unique and honeycomb-like system of caves. This mountain is only a few miles away from the nearby town of Gorim. There is a meandering system of steps and tunnels that visitors may use to explore the Kalesi. They can also marvel at the Byzantine tombs that are located on the higher floors of the building. Finally, they will be rewarded with one of the most breathtaking vistas that can be found anywhere in central Turkey. Which one did you find the most interesting? Tell us in the comments and subscribe for more.